Hello again. In this part, we'll join Mrs. Perkins and her two children as they plan their vacation. You met Melanie earlier, and her older brother Tim joins us now. If you remember, Mrs. Perkins has a deaf brother, Jack. That's why the family wants to learn sign language.
Often a hearing person will know a deaf neighbor, co-worker, or family member, and that motivates learning sign language.
Well, before we go on and see where they decided to go on vacation, I want to back up a little bit. Now that you've already learned the times of day, morning, noon, and night, I want to show you the signs for meals. The easiest way is to sign eat plus the time of day. So, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's the way I sign them. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. But some people use initialized signs made like eat. So this is breakfast. I don't like that much. Lunch, I use that sometimes. And dinner, I use that too sometimes. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'll bet you're wondering why Monique doesn't like that sign breakfast very much. Well, I don't like it either. Why? Because it's made very much like another sign that's not very nice, and I'm afraid that somebody else might misunderstand me and think I'm using another sign. That's a problem with inventing initialized signs. So be careful and depend on deaf people to make the choices.
I think we should go camping this year for our vacation. We always go places and stay in hotels. All we do is watch TV. We could do that at home.
You know, I didn't know you were so unhappy on all our vacations, Tim.
Come on,
No, it's okay. Okay, let's see if we can't find a vacation this year that pleases everyone. But first, I think we should practice our sign language while we talk about our vacation. Okay. I'll show you signs, and you can repeat them as I show you. So I guess the first question is camping or hotels?
Oh, I vote hotels, not camping.
I'd rather camp, not hotels.
Okay, all right. So if we go camping, we could see a lot of the country with mountains and valleys, rivers, the forests, a whole lot of nature. But if we stay in hotels, we can visit the city.
See, that's what I like. I like the country, the mountains, the valleys, the rivers, the forests, nature.
Oh, but you can see country, mountains, valleys, rivers, forests, and what was it? Nature from a car window. I'd rather go to a city where we can actually do something.
Okay, listen, before we make our decision, let's talk about ways to travel, all right? Airplane, train, car, ship. Oh, we could go on a cruise.
Yes.
And bicycle.
Bicycle? Oh, Mom, that's what I want. Can we go a bicycle trip? How about that?
No, let's not. Let's take like an airplane. That's my favorite. Or a train is okay too. Or what if we went on a cruise? Then we wouldn't have to plan anything.
You know, the thing that I hate about cars is all the bad streets. Mm-hmm. Oh, and traffic. And sometimes it's hard to find parking. And then you just run out of gas.
I want to try those signs, can I? Okay, car, street, traffic,
Yeah.
And what else was there?
Gas.
Very good. Right? Okay.
Now, if we go camping, we could go canoeing. Oh, or horseback riding. Oh, now that is a compound sign made up of two signs, horse and riding a horse, so you get horseback riding.
See, that's what I want. Camping, canoeing, and horseback riding.
On the other hand, if we go to the city, we could see theater, movies. We could visit an art museum. Oh, that's another compound sign made of art and museum. art museum.
Mom, that is for me. Theater, is it theater?
Yes.
Okay. Theater, movies, and art museum. Not canoeing and horseback riding.
Well, before we make our decision, let me show you some of the action verbs related to travel. There's come and go. Leave, arrive, visit, travel, ride.
Come, go, leave, arrive.
Oh, and visit.
Visit, travel, and ride.
Good.
Smart.
That was a lot of vacation signs, but I think we should review a few more recreation signs.
I agree. I'll go first, and I'll show 3 musical hobbies. Piano, that's a natural mime sign. Guitar, that's a mime too. And music. Music is the same sign as song.
Okay, now my 3 choices. Magazine, like the spine of a magazine. Newspaper, that's the same sign as print and represents putting old-time hot-type letters into place for printing. And last but not least, TV. Just fingerspell the abbreviation for television. Magazine, newspaper, TV.
And I'll add 4 more. They are ticket, like having your ticket punched, and stage. That's an initialized sign showing the flat stage. And how about exercise and jog? Ticket, stage, exercise, jog.
I guess I'll finish off the hobbies with a few of my personal favorites. Play cards. See dealing the cards? Play cards. Reading books. Read is like your eyes going down the page, and book is like opening a book. And finally, dance, showing the 2 legs swaying to the music. Dance.
There are a number of ways to show plurals or more than one thing in sign language. We will review 3 ways here. The first, repetition. By making the sign more than once, it may indicate that there are more than one thing. For example, this is the sign for cat. For cats, sign cat, cat, cat. Another example might be in the sentence, plates are on the table. You would sign plate, 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 moving the hands a little each time to indicate placement. Plates are on the table. Another way of forming plurals is by adding a sign to indicate quantity after the noun. Some quantity signs might be a number like 2 or 20, or many, all, horde. For example, frogs many. Here is a sentence. Squirrels eat the bird food. For squirrels, I signed squirrel and horde to indicate a lot of them. Did you notice my facial expression? Facial expression is an important part of the information. And a third way of indicating plurals is by pointing to the imaginary things. Pointing is the same as the sign for there. For the plural of cow, you might sign cow, there, there, there. Here's a sentence. Cars, there, 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 parked in front of my house.